and, you know, learn from my mistakes. That's basically it. So anyway, so the chin strap was like a very dark brown kind of look. It didn't at all look black. So then I decided I was going to do white. So I just got 3 pieces of cord. I started braiding it. And then I said, oh, I'm supposed to do this in front of you guys. So I stopped. Um, yeah, so basically I just put a couple of knots there and I'll just restart it. And braiding shouldn't be too bad. It should be fairly easy. I'm just waiting for my hot glue gun to get hot so that we can um, start gluing some of these pieces together. I also need to paint more of the flowers to be super glowy. Um, but I'll see how many I need because I wasn't sure. First, I wasn't sure which hat I was going to use. And then, because I have two, but I just couldn't use my other black. That one's a naturally black hat, but I use that all the time. I used to use a red hat, but Lupe decided to put it in the wash and it shrunk. And I didn't realize that it shrunk until when I saw my mom and she's like, dude, what's up with your nose? I'm like, oh, why? So I realized that the brim got a lot shorter and so it's not covering the nose. Yeah, I know. I know. And it was the red hat was my favorite. Anyway, so now by Julian, my little nephew, he loves wearing my red hat. So he's still short enough and his head is small enough that the brim should still be okay for him. And now I'm just using my little black hat. Um, yeah, out here in the desert, you have to wear a hat when you get out of your vehicle or, whatever. So, anyways, so again, we are, hey, Linda, besitos. Welcome in, welcome in. We're in the desert. I'm in the Chihuahuan desert. I live in southern New Mexico and it's hot. It's hot, hot. Well, right now it's maybe like 90s or whatever, which is kind of cool for our area. But overall, for other people, it's yeah. Oh, Tucson, dude, yes, you know. Oh my gosh. Oh, Linda. Well, I hope all goes well and they figure out your issues. I think everybody should get checked. Um, once you're over 40, I think they say to get checked. So everybody, my public announcement of the night, everybody go get yourself checked for what all the stuff, either mammograms or colonoscopies or whatever. Yes, just do it. Yeah, because they can catch stuff early. And then also don't forget to get checked for lung cancer because that's the one that like most people end up finding it when it's like way late, but it's the easiest to treat if it's found early. So don't be shy and ask your doctors to image your lungs. Not often because then that could be an issue, but anyways, let's I think my glue gun is hot, so we'll put this on the side because this we can do as we wait for more stuff. So I use are you gonna add flowers? Yes, 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 Amanda. So I use old vintage uh, ashtrays that are beautiful and people are not buying from me. I use them for different things. So this is perfect for, catching the hot glue that just kind of drips out. Yep. Yes, yes. I have a friend. Luckily, because she is an artist, and especially if you do art and you use acrylic paint. So not all the acrylic paint companies are honest about what kinds of stuff they put in the paint. You really should get your lungs checked. My friend is an artist. Um, And yeah, so one of her friends, who's also an artist, um, got diagnosed, and so she also went to check it out and found that she also had lung cancer. And again, it's the cheap paint. It's the cheap paints that we use. We don't think, especially when you're young, you're like, oh, dude, it's not gonna be no biggie. I saved myself $3, so I'm gonna buy the cheap paint. Yeah, don't do that because I mean, again, when you don't have you get what you can, right, with the money you have. But now that you're older and can start showing signs of stuff, then you want to get yourself checked. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we had touched this part. I moved it to where I thought I wanted it. I think that's where I want it. I forget. Yeah, so I think this is the back and this is the front. I'm not like super religious in terms of which is the front or which is the back. So long as it goes over a big old head, I'm okay with it. Um, yeah, I happen to have, Lupe is super smart, so she needs a bigger head to contain the brain. No, I just have a big head, and so uh, I I have to get like the hats that are extra large. There's a hat company in San Diego where I used to have to order my hats from. Uh, More recently, because now the people that know me and have the hats, now they special order, not special, but they order them so that they're there when I need them, as opposed to me having to pay like a ton of money for them. But yeah, so oh, why? Oh, he's so Michelle. So your husband is bald because he is super smart and his uh his head cannot contain his intellect and rubs off the hair. Perhaps I can see that. I can see how that might be an issue. Uh, oh my goodness, big brain. Yes. Let me see it. I'm trying to attach my little. There you go. Oh no, I dropped some. That's the bad part about it. And so Heidi on her last show, she was saying that she doesn't like the little stragglies of the hot glue, and I actually like them. I know not everybody does, so I try to clean it up when I made something and it has stragglies, but I like it. It makes me think that they're like spider webs. Bird brain. What? No, I'm sure he's obviously, if he chose you, he's a smarty pants. So yes, I feel like you should agree with him that he is a very brainiac, and excuse any of his shenanigans. And then let me know if I'm not in on screen, because I'm just going to town on this hat with this hot glue. My little thing I think didn't attach. So most recently, um, I um, I tried to attach the the glue stick, the old glue stick, to the new glue stick that I was going to be using. And I put too much, and then it got stuck, completely stuck. And so now I'm trying to be more careful about that. Just putting just a little bit so that it attaches and doesn't give me a problem going in. So yeah, so right now we're just squeezing and moving it around. It doesn't have to be perfect, because if it falls off, well, one, it's not going to fall off because we're going to have flowers that are going to go on top of it. So this might not even show, but if it does, we want it to be pretty. And then my intention is to make it so that it's really pretty and stuff, but that I can take it off and then have it be a functional hat. Because, like I said, living in the desert, you need a hat. Oh, also, and my buy now, and also my hey, Connie, welcome in, besitos. So I'm not gonna auction unless y'all really, really, really want me to auction stuff. But it's just I put it in there as a preview of my upcoming shows. Um, I'm going to be participating in uh, uh, the on the fourth, the speedy spooky Saturday, something like that. Anyway, so I have all the stuff there. And then also, I was fortunate enough to get a spot on Melissa's, on October the 12th, the first world, uh, or first, what is it called? Um, it's Indigenous Peoples Art, Indigenous Peoples of the World Art. And so I've added some pieces from Taromara, a number of baskets. I also have some Shumash baskets, which are fantastic, but they're super delicate. So I haven't added those. But I also have a lot of different um, types of pottery. So I'm trying to add stuff that I have a personal connection to. And I will explain my personal connection on those. Super excited. I have Hopi. Uh, I have Biomedical, obviously, because that's where we're at. And what else do I have? We have Sioux pottery. We have Navajo, lots of Navajo. And so when COVID, I think I've told you before, when COVID first became a thing, I was doing spring break, um, a spring break internship at the Navajo Nation, where we were doing ramps for the elderly. And yeah, so but we didn't know not to like get close to each other and stuff like that. Um, yeah, but anyways, so yeah, so now every time I think of I always think of COVID, which is not good. So now I'm basically looking at how I'm going to place the flowers. Let me see if I can bring it. So more this way, more this way. There you go. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is kind of where I want them. Again, it's going to cover the white, which is no worries. Once I take it off, hopefully I can just attach it to the white part so that if it becomes gunky and awful looking, we can take it off. And then just put another, what is it, a hat band. I in an auction, I was the winner of many headbands. Um, that some of them are turquoise, lots of good stuff. But I haven't even like looked through it because, as y'all remember, I was in Mexico with my mama having a good time. So you love the coral? Yes, it's beautiful and super, super, super glowy. Check it. Oh, so beautiful. Yes. So I'm thinking, no, I wish I had made these. No, these are actually flowers that I had purchased a number of stems of roses for like a Mother's Day. I don't know, like maybe like 5, 6 years ago, maybe less, because I want to say I did a YouTube video on it. So it must have been like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Anyway, so yes, I made a little arrangement for each one of my the significant women in my life. And so these are some of the leftovers that I just painted so that they would be neon. And yeah, I also can use some of mine, but with those, I find those to be special, special, special because it takes me forever to make, and kind of like destroying them for a one night thing feels wrong. Now, I could maybe use them again, maybe not. but those are made out of paper versus this ones that are made out of fabric. So they're much more durable. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I have some more. I thought I was gonna have enough with these. So, but what I'm gonna do is basically, oh, you know, I could add some of the smaller ones. No, I can add the smaller ones in other places. Yeah. So what we do is I'm going to paint probably about four more, and then have it go around there, and we're gonna attach it. But also we're gonna use fringe. Some of you guys may know that Lupe has lots of trimmings and such for fabrics because, and I had totally forgotten about it because I hadn't done anything with them. So anyway, so I have this fringe that I'm going to attach to my hat. So it's gonna go like so, and it's, you know, it's kind of dusty and stuff because of the dust storms. So once I actually have it situated, I'll pull this black part and then it'll just be, you know, just like the fringe coming down. Now, I could try to wash it because it is sort of dusty and stuff, but I don't really care that it's dusty because um, I'm going to dye it utilizing this acrylic glowy paint. So it'll be like this sort of lime greenish, almost yellowish fringe coming down. And I'm hoping that I am going to pop it down like this, pop it out down. And so it will just drag down with the weight of the fringe. And then I'm also going to add some crystals. I have Swarovski crystal that I used to use in the wedding dresses. So I also just recently refound it and I want to use it up, you know? Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to go the easy route and just dump. Well, first, wait a minute, wait a minute. First, we're going to measure it to see how much we need. So we're going to start where the orange starts, the orange, and then we're just going to just kind of go around to see how much fringe we're going to need. And then I'll add like, I don't know, maybe like 4 additional inches just in case I either shrinks or something happens to it and we need to we need a little bit more of it. Yeah, so it should be really cool. I'm hoping it's gonna be like uh, a simple way for me to participate and like getting sort of dressed up, but not really getting dressed up. I want to be comfy, basically. And it's the desert. It's the night, so it's still gonna be a little warm, if you will, because I forget. I want to say she said it was like at 5 p.m. So still the sun's still sort of setting, and yeah. So and the decorations in the museum already went up. A ton, yeah, ton of sunflowers. Just it's absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. Lots of skeletons and stuff. It's beautiful. All right, so this is where it ends. I'm gonna add. Oh, dude, you're not seeing where how much I'm adding. I'm just gonna show you. We're gonna add about, I say about 10 inches or so extra, just in case. And there we go. And oh, and so about my trip. So I told you guys I'm gonna try to do a live from the center of town. And my intention was to do it, but my internet didn't want to cooperate. So, yeah, I think I need to buy a different plan of internet when I'm there so I can show you from in town. I did record some video and stuff. So I'll do a YouTube video of it. The church is phenomenal. It's fantastic. It was started in like the 1400s and um, finished, I want to say like 1600s. I forgot. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dump it in, and I have a little tweezer so that I don't get my fingers all all covered in this gorgeous neon paint. So this neon paint is actually let me show you. My favorite glowy paint is so Arteza sells a kit. I guess you can call it a kit that has all the neon colors. And for some projects, this is my absolute favorite neon paints. But I also love the powdered version of them. But these are not Arteza, but it's just fantastic. Yeah. Love, love, love all the glowiness. And of course, I also use some of the glowy paints available locally in the W store because, that's all we have here. We don't have a Michael's. Yes, thank you, Michelle. Yes. I've been obsessed with the glowiness for a while. And I think it comes from birth because my mom is also obsessed with it. So at first I started doing it to please my mom. And then, then it became a challenge and then it became a passion, if you will. So now I'm just dumping it so that like all of it gets covered. And as soon as the show or I'm off the air, yes, it's an obsession. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hey Heidi, welcome in. So I added you as a moderator as instructed. I couldn't add Melissa. She was like, I tried typing in Melissa. I tried typing in New Life Pottery. Just was not coming out. But then, of course, I waited till the last minute to do it. Had I done it with extra time, I could have figured it out. But I said, "Oh, okay, I'll be okay." Try now. Oh yeah, they say that you can just click on people's names. Let's see. Let me see if I can do it through the one where I'm moderating, or if it has to be from. It says, "Invite to co-host, send private in." Oh, make moderator. There you go. Clicked on it. Assign. Ah, yay. We're learning. Oh, I dropped my little tweezers. So, all right. So I think it's all covered. So I want them all to be covered. Now, if there's like one or two or like a little piece of the fringe that is not, yes, I am. But if not, I would have argued that I tried. Yeah. So if a little bit of the fringe is not covered and stuff, actually, there is. I don't know if it can show you, but yeah, there is still some that is not covered. Let me see if I can pull. If I can pull it out, it's fighting right here. And then so that it settles differently. Yeah, because if a little bit is not, then it'll add to the mystique of the hat. That is my my Halloween outfit for the day. So all right. And did I bring my white piece? I didn't. All right. So my white piece is my art dress. And luckily, it's already. See, it already has lots of. Let me show you. It already has lots of stains and stuff. So no worries. My art dress is going to capture the paint so that the tweezers stay nice and I can use them for other stuff too. Yeah, because these are supposed to be for like applying little flowers. So, I have the whatever. Anyways, so yeah, I have lots of projects happening at the same time. I can't fix or finish them all. So this was when I thought I was going to participate in the cottage flow into cottage core. This is my little cat that ran through the flowers and got him stuck onto itself. So I started working on it, and then realized that I wasn't going to be in town for it. So then I kind of just put him aside. And anyways, yeah. So the I bought the little flowers, and then these little tweezers came with, so they can be used to apply the flowers to the areas that you're going to use them. And okay, so there you go. So we finished this. I'm just going to put a top on it so that it doesn't try to dry off while we're still working on it. I'm having a beverage. Let's see if I can show you. Nice and delicious water, carbonated but still water. So once we're off the air, I'm going to go take this to the closed drying line thing and just line dry it so that it's even, so that and then also pull the little tab, otherwise the little tab will stick to it, because this paint, acrylic paint, is very sticky. And then also I added glue up to it, so it's going to be very, very sticky. And so I want to make sure that it doesn't dry before I have a chance to kind of work on it. All right, so we did that. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue to attach the flowers. I'm thinking this is a good pattern, although perhaps this could be a better. No, I like the cold palette in between. Yeah, so these are the colors I wanted to stick to these. I do have a couple more neons. I have a blue neon. I may add a new, well, I want to start attaching these. So, okay. My mom's favorite flower is orange. So we're going to start with having orange be there. And then maybe this. Right? Okay. Yeah, I wish let me see if I can lift the, no, but okay. Let me see. I'm going to try to lift this so that, no, I won't do it. I won't do it. Won't. Sorry. I'm just going to put it back. Sorry. Yeah, I tried to, maybe I thought I could pull up the tripod so that you could have a better vantage point, but yeah, the tripod is not wanting to cooperate. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Yeah, I love the bubbly as well. I don't have a preference in terms of like the brand. I like all the sparkling water, but you know that if you put any carbonated beverage you put in your body, it's basically deteriorating your bones, right? Because I hope you know that. So yes, so you should try to counterbalance it by ingesting um, lots of calcium and vitamin D to fortify your bones. Yes. You know, like Pellegrino. I used to drink Pellegrino because it's carbonated. It takes out the it takes off some of the, or like the calcium or the bone, it starts to make it all not good, but it also has calcium in it so that it helps you. So at the same time, so Paul, that's I surmise that that's why it's so expensive because it's not doing it. I touched it and it was hot. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put a lot of hot glue and on the tippy and uh, and then hold it next to the hat um, belt. I wonder if it's attached. I think I just have to be patient, maybe. And so we're just gonna push it a little bit. I know. Well, I don't know about talented, but yes, definitely protect the fingers. Yeah, it's hot. You're very hot. Oh, Heidi's in here. Welcome in, Heidi. Heidi Lemaine. It's so funny. I mean, funny and not, I like that you're into it, that you're not upset that we say that. But I figured so long we're calling you Heidi with an I, we know. And it's only said in love, you know. So we're going to put a little, quite a bit, just at the very tip. Again, my idea would be to make this hat and have it be a super fantastic glowy hat. But then I can take off the glowy flowers. Although, who knows? Knowing me, I could be walking around town with this hat with the super bright flowers, and no one's gonna bat an eye. yeah, we're definitely desert people. We're not overly concerned with other people's sense of fashion. So just pushing it in, hoping that it's going to dry a little bit so that when I let it go, it's not going to fall off. I'm going to pull it out, see if it still comes off. It's not it's not, oh, I see why. Um, so one of the petals decided that it wanted to participate and to have the hot glue stick to it instead of having the hot glue stick to the headband there. Um, if this doesn't stick on there, then I will try putting the hot glue on the headband and then put the flower in the hot glue. I think that might be easier. So we'll see. We'll see. The yellow one did attach a little bit. I think my issue here was that petal that just kind of wanted to be in between the flower and the hat band. Okay. They move a little bit, but I think there's no this one. See, look, it's just not liking it. I think the yellow one. No, oh, it was sticking, and I pulled it. Okay, I just have to be more patient. That's not something I've ever been accused of. Being super patient. Okay, so we're just gonna. Oh, I said I was gonna put it onto the hat and then put the flower in the glue and then push a little bit. See if that dries. Anyways, yes. So I'm still a little tired. Today I went to volunteer at the museum. We had people from Montana, from Texas, from there was a couple. I forget where they came from, but their great grandmother had donated like a super special lamp that we happen to have right as you walk in. And so she walks in and she's like crying because she sees it and she recognizes it. Ah, that was the sweetest thing. Um, yeah, so she's like, and she was telling us, the people that volunteer, and that that's like very valuable, right? Like she didn't believe that we just kind of had it like right there. We're like, all of our stuff is valuable, not just, anyways. And I think all the donations are super valuable because they belong in a space, and they um, they matter to a lot of people and stuff. So yeah. So again, a super invitation for ever in the area. Stop on in at our beautiful little museum. It's quite the thing. So after the pink will be a yellow, then an orange. We're gonna go the other way. Okay. So okay, so basically, if it goes, I could go random, but so it could be like the coral, then this limey green, orange, and then the yellow, the neon yellow, and then so here it would be like a coral. A coral would be like right about there, right? And then then the green one would go roughly around there. So I'll just leave a spot for it. I mean, I have one but it's a smaller one. Yeah, no, I want to keep them all the same size. So we'll put it right here. We'll put like a big dab of hot glue and then stick the flower into the hot glue, and then just be patient. Just hold it for like a little bit, and it should be good. And let's see. Oh, fantastic. I love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Do you know what you're going to be working on? Heidi with an I. Obviously, something neon because, that's the side quest. Or maybe, or, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Oh, should I put petals? I have petals. I can paint the petals white or black. Oh, Christmas. What? What? Fantastic. I love it. Love it. So let's see. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so we said the hot pink, or not hot pink, but like the coral pinkish. It's gonna go there. No, neon. Oh, neon is beautiful. All right, so check it. Petal, no petal. I wonder if I made it white. I wonder if I make it white, if it will look better. So the idea also is that I'm going to add several big butterflies that are going to be like 3D butterflies that are going to be neon. It's going to be super, super fantastic. So I'm thinking maybe I can do like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to paint these white, add the petals so that it looks cool. And I'm going to see if I can find paint that will glow in the dark. white. I have it. All right, so we'll paint it, go in the dark white and put some, I have a lot of them in through there, so it looks pretty good, pretty good. All right, I think that's as much. Oh no, so I guess we'll finish braiding the chin strap, because I'm trying to think if I brought any other project in here. Although I did want to show off my, where'd it go? Ah, I saw Connie in here earlier, but so I had a glass poodle, pink poodle, that the leg was broken, and so I was trying to fix it with resin. Connie suggested that I put the leg inside a jar, like, oh, like if it by accident put its leg in the jar, and so I did that, and I wanted to show her. And so I did that, and then first I made the little jar, and then I put the little leg in it. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to um, draw like a little, make it seem like it's a jar of like dog bones and stuff. And yeah, so he's doing a fashion. What? What? Ooh. Is it one of those like sexy things? Oh, all for the rehearsal dinner. All right. My mind goes to the gutter. I'm like, sexy time. Oh, so funny. Oh, I hope he looks fantastic. Super handsome, of course. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah, I can't imagine how excited you guys are. I'm excited for you guys, and I'm hoping everything goes to plan. But if it doesn't, just roll with it, you know, and don't stress about it. It's just going to be fantastic. So I'm going to go around a couple of times onto my lamp over here so that it continues to pull for me. It's not wanting to do it, so I'll do it one more time. Yeah, so I'm used to when I'm braiding, I always think like when I'm braiding my hair. And so there's always like a little like pull on the other side. So I always need a little pull from the other side. Yeah, yeah. It's not gonna be perfect. Perfectly perfect. Or perfectly imperfect. Whatever, so long as she's having fun, that's all that matters. And yeah, because this is her first marriage. Should be special. Just kidding. Hopefully it's her only marriage. And yeah. Yeah, and so we also all want to see the decorations that you've been working on once they're like there at the event. It's gonna be super cool. Yeah. Yeah, I. Oh, fantastic. I love it. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, and someday I hope you will indulge me by co-hosting, not like during a train or anything, co-hosting with me so that we can finish up your creations that you were so gracious in sending to me. Because I want to be true to your vision, but after all the wedding and everything's over with or whatever, yeah, because that's gonna be super special. Congrats on the first marriage. I know, right? Raise your hand if you're on your first marriage. That's funny. Yes. No. Well, the one that Bandit snagged. Um, I thought it was beautiful, and like I said, I have a ton of beads, so we have lots to choose from. So 33 years, 30 years. What? What? That's fantastic. Yeah. My parents lasted 27 years. And then they called it quits. But it was good that they called it quits, so it's okay. Oh, 2 years. Yay. Keep going, because I hear that 2 years is like, that's like, if you can make it through the 2 year thing, then hopefully you'll be at the 30, 33, 50, 60. Wow, 60 years. Can you imagine? Yes. Both my grandparents, uh, they were together a lifetime. Yeah. So okay, well, see, then you're through the hard part. Well, no, I mean, I would say that it's always a process. Um, it's always in progress because you got to work at it. 22 years, what, Barbara? It's fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. We have some loyal people in here. That's fantastic. My Yeah, both of my grandparents, they were together their entire lifetime. My parents know. I'm trying to think of my uncles, if any of them have gone divorces. I want to say maybe my mom is the only one who dared. Because my mom's like super tough. Yes, she does for herself. So, but I'm trying to remember if anybody else does. Their son followed. Wow, 22 years. Not married yet. It doesn't matter if they're married or not, but if you're together, then that's really what matters. Hey, Karen, welcome in. I was able to see you walked in here, so welcome in. I find that to be a privilege if I'm able to catch somebody walking in. See. Heidi, I didn't see your comment from before. Says that it's cheaper. Yes, it could be cheaper, but um, it's also more luxurious because you already know all the issues. You already know what you can look forward towards. So I'm almost done. So I wanted to have a chin strap that goes. Oh, dude, I'll have it go around the back since I already covered the front. I'll have it go around the back. So I'll cover the front of the back of the hat, and then go down and be a appropriate chin strap. And here we definitely need the chin strap. Many a time I've always been hung by my hat doing a sandstorm. But yeah, otherwise I have to go running after my hat when the wind takes it from me. And yeah, but yeah, sometimes it just pulls it like, oh, it's brutal when it just pulls it and like it goes around your neck. And I wonder if anybody has ever been like seriously injured by a hat and under the wind, because I've been close to that. Yeah, right. It has to have happened. Luckily for me is I always have my hand not too close to, not too far from my head. And so as soon as I feel it, I just like, smack it back into place. And our super win. Yeah, I wonder, I'm sure lots of people have just let go of your hat, but I tie it so that it doesn't just go away. But I probably should leave a little bit loose so that, you know, it doesn't like injure me. Hasn't done it so far. So 4 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate y'all just chit chatting with me, keeping me company, and hopefully you're excited for me for wearing this beautiful super neon hat again. Picture it all black, or perhaps black and a little bit of white, maybe. Most likely it's all black, and then my beautiful neon hat with neon fringe coming down is going to be as spectacular. I do have a pre-bid, but I think that one is for, yeah, it's for my show on Saturday for the speedy spooky Saturday. I'm going to be going on at 8:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time. And yeah, so I hope you guys can come out. I have lots of, skeletons and neon stuff. And yeah, so I appreciate Teresa for having pre on that. My fear has always been that I will hear crickets. So she saved me from that. And I appreciate it so, so very much. So thank you all so much. Michelle, thank you for the raid. Amanda, thank you. And Melissa and Heidi. And in a few minutes, we're going to go see Heidi with an eye. She will be doing Christmas with us. She is fantastic. And I love, love, love her. Um, I love hearing her voice. Heidi with an eye, well, all of you guys, but Heidi with an eye and Karen uh, have such a soothing voice. And I love to hear them. It just calms me down. I can relax. Many of the time I'll, pop in and add my 2 cents in when she asks questions and stuff. For the most part, I love just hearing their voices. Super relaxing. So, all right. So you all let me know if she's on. No, I know it's the truth, Heidi. I love hearing your voice. You and Karen from Era's Design. Um, I don't know what it is, but yeah, it helps me relax. So I always try to find you guys. I don't always, but yeah, it's definitely very soothing, and I love it. I love it. Um, Also, Connie. Then with Connie, I get all excited and I want to chant. So, so I get excited instead of being like relaxed and chilling with her. So yeah, yeah, love it, love it. All right, y'all, let me know when Heidi's on, and we'll switch on over. I just have a tiny bit left of my braiding, and I'll be done with that, and then I will grab some more of my lovely flowers and stick them on there. And I'm also going to go dry the fringe, and hopefully it all goes to plan and it'll be good. Oh, thank you, Connie. I like that you said that. Whether you mean it or not, I appreciate it so very much. No, and also you've been super supportive. So I love it. I love it. And Barbara, yes, I love it. I love it. I love how you interact with all of us, all of you guys. Yes. Haven't seen Miss Bandit in here, but also love, love, love her as well. It's fantastic. So yeah. And I always, I have my image of Bandit and what she does with all her treasures. Just yeah. Yeah, I mean, I worked in near and around where she's at, so I always like, have images of what it's like or whatever. So anyway, someday I'll write it down. It'll be a book. Anyways, all right. She should be on. Let me see. Oh, well, I'm going to first see if I can see if she's on. Well, according to this one, it's let me refresh. She is on. Yes. Okay. Now I do it with the iPhone. All right. Thank you guys. Besitos, everybody. Um, and let's go see Heidi. Uh, okay. I forgot. I forgot why it is that I try not to use my iPhone for this. Oh my gosh. I suck it. I suck it so bad. Okay, there you go. Besitos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yay.